Are you feeling trapped, blocked, stuck? You want to create your next relationship, your next job. You want to move forward, but you're having the experience of being blocked or stuck. And you think that all you have to do is get help. Get help removing the blocks, getting unstuck, and then you can move on. Well, that's not the case. What you really need is to upgrade your inner child, the part of you that got left behind in childhood, where you were really stuck, really blocked, because when we're a young, creative, intuitive child, we are dependent on the family we're with, which are often unregulated emotional adults, and we have to feel stuck in those situations often. And we use up all our intuition and our creative abilities to escape or to manage or to make the best of those childhood situations. So that by the time we're an adult, we just start to think that everything we do when we want to change is that same blocked, stuck childhood situation. I'm Tori Quisling, and I help people live better lives through my clairvoyant and hypnotherapy programs. So I have an example of a client who came to me. He had already created a successful business and had a successful relationship, but went through a change in his relationship and also wanted to upgrade his business. So he came to me because he was feeling stuck and blocked in getting the next step, feeling like he couldn't move forward. And so when we look at those blocks through the rapid transformational therapy session we did, it was really from his childhood, where he was absolutely trapped and stuck in a bad situation, because as a child we're dependent on the adults and we never choose those situations. We just have to manage them. And he was a very sensitive young boy, and so he used all of his intuitive, healing, and creative abilities to make the best of surviving a very difficult childhood. And so as an adult, he would address or approach every situation where he needed to change as that trapped feeling that he had as a child, because all the creative and intuition abilities he had were still from childhood. So those intuitive and creative abilities just jumped into being and started to work for him, thinking he's trapped again. And so, or because he wants to use his creativity and intuition, he has to come up with a trapped feeling scenario so he can trigger or jumpstart that creative and intuitive abilities. It becomes a little loop there. So you just upgrade that child in you. Basically, tell yourself, within yourself, that I'm no longer 5, I'm no longer 9, I'm 38 years old and I'm an adult, I'm independent, I'm free, I make the choices I make in my life, and I'm going to use my intuition and creative abilities now to be positive and be excited about my future. And I create and I use intuition because I want to. It's my choice now, not because I'm ever trapped. And so my client found, after 3 weeks of listening to the audio and having upgraded that child inside of him and realized he's a full adult, fully free, he had 2 new job opportunities that he had created for himself, projects, and decided that he wanted to be free of any relationship at the moment because he was feeling so good about being on his own. So things had entirely changed just within a month of doing the session. So if you would like help and decide that you in your life, you are choosing everything in your life now because you're the adult, the resourceful adult, and you're free. You're actually free. If you would like help upgrading the inner you, the inner child inside of you, you can go to my website and get a free clarity call, and I can talk to you about your situation and see how I can help you.